Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejizi. Today's quest is why dating apps might be making dating harder. Why dating apps might be making dating harder. Let's talk about something that seems counterintuitive. Now, what is that thing that sounds counterintuitive? That is dating apps. They might actually be making it harder to date. Now, someone may ask how. This is actually counterintuitive. How? They may not understand. It may sound strange, right? After all, we've never had more access to potential partners like the way we do now. You just open your phone, swipe a few times, and boom, you're connected to thousands of people in your area. In fact, the number of couples who meet online has skyrocketed. 10 years ago, about 20% of couples met online. Now it's closer to 50%. That's a huge shift. But here's the twist. During that same time, we've seen a major drop in actual relationships. Fewer people are getting married, fewer are dating seriously, and even casual hookups are down. Some of these numbers are at historic lows. So what's going on? Here's one possible explanation. Dating apps are unintentionally creating fewer relationships because of how they shape our perception and how those perceptions affect behavior. Let's break it down using a simple economic model. In the sexual marketplace, men generally try to exchange resources like time, attention, and money for sexual opportunity. Women, on the other hand, tend to exchange sexual opportunity for resources. These are broad patterns, not universal truths, but they help explain the dynamics. Now, imagine a man using a dating app. From his perspective, he's one guy looking at an endless supply of women. He doesn't see other men competing, just himself and thousands of potential matches. That feels like a buyer's market, and in a buyer's market, prices drop. He starts thinking, surely there's someone out there who will give me what I want for less. And he's not wrong. In a global economy, someone will always do the job for less. In dating apps, someone will always offer sex with fewer strings attached. This creates a race to the bottom. More men start expecting sex with little to no investment, and that's how we get the player or F-boy phenomenon. Now flip the script. A woman on a dating app sees herself as one seller with endless buyers. She doesn't see other women, just herself and a flood of eager men. That feels like a seller's market. And in a seller's market, prices go up. She starts thinking, surely there's someone out there who will give me more for the same thing. And again, she's not wrong. There's always someone willing to pay more. This creates hyperinflation. More women start expecting high levels of commitment, attention, and resources, sometimes without offering much in return. That's how we get the gold digger stereotype. So now we have a problem. Men are trying to get more for less. Women are trying to get more for more. And the expectations are drifting further and further apart. Men think sex should cost this much. Women think it should cost that much. And they are both right from their own perspective. But when the gap gets too wide, they can't do business. If one person wants to buy $1 and the other wants to sell for $1 million, there is no deal. No relationship, no connection. And that's what we are seeing. Fewer hookups, fewer relationships, fewer marriages, because people are too far apart in how they value sex and commitment. So here's the takeaway in all this thing. Dating apps aren't broken, but they are creating a distorted view of the marketplace. And if we don't recognize that, we will keep swiping, matching, and wondering why nothing sticks. Okay, that was our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message that I'm saying. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.